Hello and welcome back to Duel Masochist. If you don't know what we're doing here, we started out with 5 master packs, and every time we win, we open up a new pack to hopefully upgrade our decks. If you're watching this on YouTube and if you like what you're seeing, consider subscribing, and maybe until the end of the year, we might manage to get to 200. But before we do any of that, we'll do the new ban list. We'll be doing the new ban list. I always do this at the start. People will be coming in later, probably into the chat, ask me about it. So we will be doing it like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, we are starting with the ban list. Here it is. This is a new Master Duel ban list. It is for Master Duel. It is implemented on November the 7th, so in 6 days. And yeah, this ban list is interesting. People are like positive about it. I'm relatively positive about it, but I'm not only positive about it, but there's stuff about it that I think is really weird. Let's start with 2 really easy ones. Labyrinth, Chandriglier, and Stovitorbi from 2 to 3. This is good for Labyrinth. It is completely fine. Labyrinth, at this point, genuinely just Powercraft getting more names helps them to be more like being able to do turn 0 plays, be a bit more, proactive, do more turn 0 stuff. In that way, it's good for Labyrinth. It won't break the game, I don't think. It'll make them more proactive. This is a meta where Ryzel is running around, so I don't think that Labyrinth will be shooting up to the best deck ever. So yeah, those are the unhits for Labyrinth, good unhits for the deck. It probably won't be changing too much. Now to the first kind of sus hit, Droll and Lockbird from 3 to 2. It won't change that much. I think there's a lot of lists that only play 2 Droll anyway. But it's still a weird like hit because, it makes it a bit harder to play around Maxi if your deck can, Droll itself. Then there's like one of the best decks right now is like Ryzel Mitsu, that indirectly buffs that. I mean, there are more hits to Ryzel as you can see, but no Mitsu deck, like every Mitsu deck will be better after this, except maybe for Ryzel Mitsu specifically because of the context. So yeah, this is a weird hit, I feel like. I don't think this needed to be hit. Then we have Sword Ryzel to 1, X Ryzel to 1. Obviously, these are Ryzel hits. X to 1 is really good. Sword to 1 is really good. You can't like normal sword and then special sword, for instance. Losing names is really good. So they are just like less consistent in extension and being able to play around stuff. So this will be a hit that you can feel against Ryzel, I'm pretty sure. The good thing is they have to deal with less trolls, as it turns out. Still a hit. I'm not sure, like Ryzel Mitsu is right now the second best deck, I think. I think they will probably lose Steam, if I have to guess. But then again, there is something that has been hit on this list, which makes me believe that they will indirectly be buffed again. So I don't know. It will be weird. Maybe they're still the second best deck. Who knows? All right. So another really sus hit, Called by the Grave from 2 to 1. Why is this hit sus? Let's put it this way. Called by is a bit of a problem card, right? Because what Called by does is, let's say I am second, right? And I try to stop your plays going second. Then you called by me, right? And then I'm getting punished for using my hand traps, for instance. And then the going first player can also set called by if nothing happens, then flip it and have a really obvious like it really helps the going first player. Why don't I like this hit? So Droll has been hit, called by has been hit. You will see that Maxi hasn't been hit in this list. There's effectively kind of a bit 5 Maxis in the format right now. I guess really specifically there's 2 Maxis. The worst thing that can happen with Maxis, obviously I go first, I combo you, and then I max you. Then there's like 2 for that reason. I feel like these hits have been made so Maxi resolves more And I have to say I hate that. I would like maxi hit accompanied by these hits. Like, you can take away called by, whatever, right? Take away called by, take away droll. I don't know. I don't mind droll that much, actually. Depends on the deck you play, but I think droll isn't like that big of that bad of a hand trap, especially because most modern decks are, you know, designed in a way that either get completely hit by it or not get hit by it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like these hits personally because they help like maxi resolve, and I hate maxi. I think maxi should be banned. And yeah, so we have to hope that they hit maxi in like a future list. Yeah, I don't like the cult by and the troll hits personally. They help maxi, and everything that helps maxi is bad. I also get the feeling they really want maxi to resolve for some unexplainable reason. I don't know. It really feels like it for me. Like, especially after they released like Wallace, right? It felt like, yeah, we want maxi to resolve. We actively want this to be a part of the game. Like, Fuva, Perulia, and Meowls might not be as bad as maxi, but you know, they gave like people more copies of the card, so they can like resolve it more often. Basically, I was hopeful back then that they want to, you know, phase out maxi and give us a fair version of it and have like only fair versions of it in the format. But I think these hits are specifically designed to make maxi resolve more, and I kind of hate that. Alright, then next up, Malice P. Chessy Cat from 3 to 1. So what I learned is people started playing free Chessy Cats because they lost names. So Malice is losing even more names, which is good. It will make them less consistent. Still the best deck in the format, probably, especially with the Ryziel hits. Yeah. Not a lot to say. Chessy Cat at 1 is good. The less names Malice has, the better for every person on the planet. Alright, first ban, Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. Appo is interesting, right? I lied. No, good riddance. Good riddance. Appo, the thing with Appo is I think when it got banned in the OCG, it got banned because when it wasn't like really meta. But the thing with Appo is it will always come back, right? Any deck that can like spam out like extra deck cards will play Appo, like we'll set it up before Summon 5, be in the Beater safe, and just, you know, make your deck a worse your day worse, you know. Appo is also really weird in that sense. I think I forgot his name. One of the commentators said it, and at the YCS, and was it? Oh, it was Break. I know his surname, but yeah, like as soon as you get an Appo, as soon as you get like a free mat 2-mat Appo, the game is probably over. It's really hard to play through an Appo. So yeah, good riddance. Thankfully, if you have an alt art, congrats. You get a selector for another alt art. So they quote unquote fix that. Good riddance. Nobody likes this card truly. Everybody wanted it gone. And thankfully, we got rid of one more card in Master Duel that makes it, you know, this was the only format where it was allowed. Thankfully, it's gone now here too. Alright, Evil Swarm Ouroboros. This is an interesting one. So, Evil Swarm Ouroboros is interesting. Why is Evil Swarm Ouroboros interesting? Pretty easy. So, you might ask yourself, why has this card been banned? Easy. People have been playing it in Ryziel. It's a rank 4. What people would do is, I think, how many does this rip? I think it does rip 2. I think people can rip 2 with it, but I'm not like sure about like the full combo, but I think you do like Evil Swarm Ouroboros going first, you rip a card, and then you do combo, Eclipse Swing, get it back, detach because it's not once per turn, and then rip one more, so you rip 2 cards. I think that's a combo, right? So what does that mean? That means, first of all, good riddance. No, there's no reason this should be in the format. Hand trip is rough because, you know, you have to have like less cards in your hand and play against like a full board, and that always feels bad. So that's good. Like hand rip 1, you can deal with. Hand rip 2 is really hard to deal with. You need luck also that they don't hit like anything that you might need on your turn. Also, this implies that Eclipse Twin is coming soon. So yeah, it's a pre-hit for Eclipse Twin. It will be coming soon. I guess that's also why the rise of cards have been hit. Spell Fragrance from 1 to 0. Thank you. About time. Spell Fragrance, not a fucking card to play against. It's always the same. It's a quote-unquote, you know, mirroring card, right? Both players can't do the thing that they want. But the truth is, Yu-Gi-Oh got so fast at some point that it isn't like really mirrored, because I will do my combo. Open the Spell Fragrance, set the Spell Fragrance, when it doesn't matter anymore, right? Flip it, I have full board, Spell Fragrance, your deck is probably dead. Good riddance. And the last one is an interesting one, it's Artifact Mjolnir. If you're just, you know, tuned into Master Duel, you might not know why this card has been banned, and the implication why it has been banned, right? This means that K9 is coming soon. Why does it mean that? Pretty easy. There is a rank 5 which can like donate your opponent a card, right, from your graveyard, which never has ever did anything bad, right? Never have people donated bullshit to their opponent in this game. So rank 5s are really easy for K9. They will get a Mjolnir into their graveyard at some point, then do the rank 5 that gifts, and gift the Mjolnir, and Mjolnir, if this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, yeah, then special summoned in defense position, whatever, you can't special summon monsters until the end of the next turn. So that's it. You basically summon lock them, right? Which is not cool, not fun, but it is a thing that people did with it, that got hit in the TCG and now in Master Duel. It is still at free in the OCG. I don't think that it will be at free for long in the OCG. But yeah, that's the ban list. So the ban list, a lot of goods, obviously, right? We get rid of like really toxic stuff, but I'm not sure about the called by and the droll hits, especially because my Masochist deck plays 2 called bys. So yeah, not sure about those hits. I hope these are followed up by maxi hits on the next ban list, which won't happen. Yeah. Alright, now to Master Duel Masochist. Let's do a quick summary from last time. We got a Psy Beast, which is good in Kestura. We might play it. It's a normal summon, but you know, we're a Masochist. we have to basically play what we get. Black Feather, whatever. This isn't that good. This isn't that good. We got them though. A 5th one won't change anything. We got Gauntlet Launcher, which is a fine level 6, rank 6, sorry. We get a third Junk Synchron, which is good. If we ever play like a junk deck. I don't think we have the Speedster, which is, you know, the card that you need for a junk deck. But we're kind of close now that I saw what we have, but then we also need like top end. Spellbook of Judgment, we have a Jaugen, but Jaugen is banned now, which means this card is kind of unplayable. There's like nothing like worthwhile to get with it as far as I know. And also we don't have like the good spellbook stuff anyway. So yeah, cool card, love the card, but we can't like really make it work. Then next pull, I think Jank Solar is a fun one. I might build a Jank deck with it, but we probably won't be using it in Masochist. We got Flamwell Fire Dog, which is insane to me that this is ASR, but it is ASR. It has 200 defense, cool, 100%, incredible. We got Gem Knight Fusion, which is a exciting card. We might be able to do some Gem Knight stuff. We got Gaia Saber, which I don't know. I might use it for some, you know, link free stuff, but every time I thought about it, I couldn't like make out a scenario where I would use it. So yeah, those were the pulls from last episodes, and we will be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Thankfully we're in gold, so it means I will just play stun and I will be spamming games. Alright, And then we will hopefully get a lot of packs, and those packs hopefully are like workable, and then we will be becoming really happy people and get incredible cards and be the best we've ever been. And Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Nur ich und du in allem, was ich auch tue, Pokémon, you know how it goes. So we have a, wait, this is the wrong deck. I wanted to place that. I was like, wait a second, I'm gonna give up, but then I realized I'm on, solid. All right. Dude, I hate gold. We start the game, they're thinking for like 16 minutes. And you just know that it's gold, man. Because it takes forever. Alright, I think this will take longer. So the good thing is, we have card spoilers. Which, while I don't want to, do card spoilers, the opponent... Wait, what is that? Barking? Okay. I'm sorry, opponent, I wasn't, like, familiar with your game. That was really fast. Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Hold on, that's good. It's my boy Spinny. In your hand or face up field? Ah. Okay. Special. Okay, so we don't know their hand. Their hand might be really good. We need to... What's that? That's fine. Depends on what they have, right? I might Ash an effect. That's fine, I'm allowed to search. So they will trigger their weird effect. Yeah. Destroy from the deck. And I think I can Ash this one, right? Yeah. Alright, this is the Ash target. And now I think I have the win. I think. This is kind of rough, right? I think it works. Wait. If you control other than Spinny, yeah, okay. So this works. I can't go for the Wicked play. I can go for this. They didn't believe in Matthew, then he did this. So they have Nibiru, great, cool. I love it when my opponent has Nibiru. They do have a fire though. So that means I still have combo, right? That's funny. Alright, let's get this one. So I could get Spinny back. I think I should get it back, right? Just to be sure. So let's hope that the last card isn't good, right? All right. Okay. In your hands. Okay, so I could use it to, keep myself safe. So we have lethal. Thankfully. It just will take a while. We'll keep this, maybe we can make it work, right? No, I'm not gonna. Funny, I could pop it and then get the bigger one. That's kind of funny. Alright, so what do we get here? I think realistically we get this one because it's an extender. We might need it. Yeah, this works out. It doesn't work out, by the way. I need to be careful. Yeah. I need to be really careful there. I almost misplayed it. I realized, wait, I'm not getting the card back. Face down defense. Special summons from your hand. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Alright. Trigger. And then this. Trigger this guy. Okay, I think this is it, right? I think I can do this, yeah. It's fine. Okay, so we'll go to battle. And then attack. Attack. And attack. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the way it, like, you know, went, it was pretty easy for me to win. It's a fire deck, right? So Hita just completely does its job. Oh, I want the BS cards. I want the BS cards. Don't stop me. Don't stop me from getting the BS cards. I'm feral for those BS cards. BS. I'm your metal slave. Video demonetized. Video demonetized. It happened. It happened. I might say, Meppy, your stuff isn't even demonetized. Monetized. You made this joke like 16 times up until now, and I will make it 16 more times. Helmsman for fire. Classic. It's a water though. You can special summon from your hand, not from the deck. Special summon to your field. So discard and then draw. Okay, it isn't that. At least it's a new name, right? Novok's Prayer. It's so funny that this is Novok's Prayer. I'm pretty sure it's, you know, they fixed it with the voiceless voice cards that it's, you know, not called Novok's anymore. It's called Low. But yeah. Thankfully, it didn't change anything for the deck, so. Alright. We're gonna do the classic. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Go first. Nice. Set up. Nice. Go second. Give up. Duelist Crusher. Damn. I wish I had. Maybe later. Maybe I'll. This joke is, I think, for later. I'll do the joke later. I'm not feeling it right now. Dude, this is Gold Core, man. Gold Core is literally eating like 16 minutes. Pass. It's Imperm. Okay. So if this works, we're good. My body's a machine and my body passes. Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, OTK Angle, Hydra. Imperm, sure. That itself isn't too bad. But of course, look, it's my favorite deck. But of course. Alright, they're machines. The attack is sunk. It might be okay. Alright. So they're gonna banish the dragon, which adds, right? It doesn't special summon from deck, it adds. Alright. So dealt with that as well. 3 cards left. If I can stick to Vangu, that would go so hard. Yeah? No? Didn't look good for you. Good. Another Tempai player humbled. But you know, these are the moments where you can feel like the Tempai hits, right? Pre like hits, they might have had a Chandra and just special summoned it and laughed in your face. Or like used a Kaiman or something. Ah, Kaiman was offline anyway, so. Yeah, I'm trying to like think of a hand that they could have had. But it's hard though. It's hard. Really hard to make out the hand. Because, you know, they didn't use anything. Yo, driving snow? He doesn't have a car. He isn't driving. What are you talking about? He isn't driving. A possible new card or SR? I'm in. Ghost Trick Fairy, Alright. Moment of truth. I think this is the third Kotalker inverted, by the way. Which I'm not using. How about this guy, huh? How about that guy? That would make Salad so much better, actually. Which is crazy, because the Salad deck is still, like, already good. So, yeah. Yeah, it's the third one. I have 6 of these! Since when? I have 6? I have 6! I pulled 6 of that SR. Oh god. Alright, let me go first. Let me stun. Let me go next. Okay, we'll check out their first play. Maybe they just, you know, stat one pass. Who knows? They start comboing, we'll go next. Alright. This isn't a good card, but... Oh wait, it's Dragon Maid, I thought was... what was that called? Magic Crafter. Magic... No, not Spectre. The Magic. Alright. Not Magic Spectre. The magical girls with the school fusion summon. Magic Crafter, right? I think Magic Crafter. Alright, we are first. I love being first. Being first is my favorite thing to do. So Drought is better most of the time. Because it's Earth, and Earth has like less meta relevant decks than Fire. Man, I love banning. Banning view bots. My favorite. Alright, they set 1. They set a card. They set 2 cards. They set 3 cards. Oh, bye. Rest in... Sleep well, little prince. It's Ash, sure. They don't have anything that reacts, by the way. These are all bait. These are all bait, actually. That's crazy. Alright. Followed by might be relevant, right? Negating a graveyard effect might be relevant. Yeah, those were all bait, I'm pretty sure. What was the deck? Good. White Force Centurion. Check missions. Alright, I'm checking missions. Are you happy now? Okay, beat the boss rush. Oh, Oro. Thank you for the raid. Good evening to you. Hello. Like, let's do -1 call by soon, yeah. Let's do the stuff, right? Hello, I'm Mefigo. I do like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Most of the time. I do Master Duel Masochist, which is you start with 5 master packs, which has been a long time ago, and then every time you win, you open up a new pack. How are you doing, Raiders? Let me give you a quick shout out. Alright, shout out. And then bada boom, bada bang. Oh, not all caps. How are you doing? What did you do? Alright. But yeah, -1 called by soon, which is sad. Apo is banned. True! And that's good. There's things that I don't like about the ban list, but Apo, that is always good. So I won the last game, right? I didn't open a pack. We finished Pokemon ZA. Ah, cool. So I will open the free pack. Alright. These are banned for me. Diamond Masochist tournament. There is one. Maybe. Maybe I will. I didn't check out the rules. I didn't even know that there was one. I need to catch up with the videos. I couldn't. So I saw some ZA footage. Looked fun, but like not like my kind of Pokemon game. So how was it for you? Alright, come on. That's a good card. That's a good card. It was a... Okay, I'll check it out later. That's a good card. That's a good card. We love that card. Doesn't that make the deck a lot more playable, by the way? Okay, so Raikou, whatever. Where are the good ones? So I have 5 of these. I would need to check out how many I crafted for that one deck. I do have a screenshot somewhere. And I would need to check out how many of these I crafted for the one deck. I do have a Vice. I have 0 of these. I have 2 of these, I know. I mean, the LIGHTSWORN stuff doesn't look too bad, if you ask me. So yeah, what are the rules for the Masochist tournament? Are there any rules? There are rules, obviously, but let me check. Let me go on YouTube actually. See more. Why are you opening a video instantly? Calling all Diamond Masochist. We are hosting Discord handle of your Diamond Masochist deck. When you first hit Diamond. First hit Diamond. I mean, I have a screenshot. It's really easy for me to get a screenshot. But does it mean I have to use the deck from the first time I hit diamond? Also, I don't know if I have the time, right? So it would be cool to get like more info on that. But yeah, maybe I'll do it. It would be good, you know. Oh my god, I'm so happy that Kalpa is going to 1 so I can actually get my maxi through, which always should go through if you ask me. It's such a fair card, it should go through if you ask me. That will never happen ever again in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the future. Alright. Game Destroyer. If my girl and Game Destroyer are both drowning, you can't catch me at my girl's funeral. Play with Game Destroyer and revealing stun cards in my hand. Man, I love gold. I hate gold, but I love gold. Alright, I will keep the Moon Mirror back, I think, and hope to stun them with these two. You know, getting a... They have Maxi. I think it's a max, right? What else could... Or I guess it could be a Perulia or a Fualas, right? I have Meowls never getting played. I have seen Meowls never getting played, so... Has anybody, like, really seen Meowls? No, I should probably play in Themo's tournament. It would be great. How are you doing, by the way, to Walter? It would be a great ad, if you so will. Alright. You're losing 1 turn. Can they go for X if they don't have a graveyard? What does X say? Alright, they're getting X'd. Doing alright. They cannot? That's good to know, thank you. By send... Okay, that's... Then that means that's... By sending 1 monster, yeah, it's locked, that's good. Does he know? I love Mitsurugi. The best part, Mitsurugi will get better after the Droll hits. I love Mitsurugi, such a cool deck. I think we all should play more Mitsurugi, honestly. Okay, they didn't activate Habakiri for some reason. Okay. Why didn't they activate Habakiri? Am I just dead, by the way? Am I just... But they need to go... Like, they will go into defense, right? This looks bad, I'm gonna be honest. I can beat over it, then Mongu, Regeki, something. Why didn't this resolve, by the way? So they got the card, but they didn't special summon it. Interesting. Interesting. So what does this card state? I don't know, I didn't read it. And I kind of don't care. Okay, I'm fine if they beat over it, right? So we are kind of okay here. The nice thing about this being the best is we have time for it to be gutted. True, that's actually true. You know what? I should look at it positively. I think you have something. I think you have some, like, positive way of looking at it, which I didn't have. And this isn't even sarcasm. I hope they got it. I'm not trusting Konami at all, but I hope they got it before it. Dude, I really don't like Mitsu. I think my problem with Mitsu is I think I said it a few times. I think it's so cool to have a good reptile like deck, right? Is doing work? Yeah, yeah, it's done. It's done. It is doing a lot of work here, yeah. I think it's cool. It's cool that we have a reptile deck, right? That's good. It's cool that we have a good ritual deck, right? That you can even splash a bit, right? How good Mitsurugi is though, like with that in mind, is really, really bad, I think, for the game. It's I think before Habakiri it was fine, right? After Habakiri, I think it got out of control. I don't like the Mitsubishi. Okay, search their own nib. Yeah, that's a problem. So it's the bridge. Yeah. Hi Sophia, how are you doing? Yeah, but that's the thing, right? That's like good about the deck. That is good about the deck, that you can like splash into everything and does a lot. That is really good. Effect Raigeki, yeah. I mean, yeah, but that you can splash it like so freely is still, I'd say that's a really good thing about the deck, right? All right, they're gonna do the thing. Yeah, yeah. Detonator, sure. This is a card effect, right? This is a problem. I think I lose here now. Detonator! 1A! 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 Wasn't that a meme in the meme review? I think so. 1A! Yeah, they have it in an archetype Gaija, I know. I think I even pulled it in Masochist. 1A! I'm going next, dude. Like, trust, they will detonate to the Di-Fi, yeah. Trust, 100%. If they detonate now, though. Yeah, let's go, hold up. Do the Di-Fi, do the Di-Fi, do the Di-Fi. Yes! Okay, it's not lost, it's not lost. Okay, it's really close to lost, but it's not lost. Fissure. What can they even activate? I think Maxi is in the hand. I need Purulia to ult, so that's why I put it on top of the deck. Alright. Yeah, alright. Detonator goes bye-bye. How much stuff do they have left? Star and Ice can be used again. Mistake is really good. So how are you guys doing that I didn't ask yet? I think I didn't ask Sophia, I didn't ask Poor Boy. Oh my god, dude. Alright, we got rid of Detonator. One Habakiri, one Murakuma. No! Is ban Haba? That's true. I'm kinda not doing giga good. I mean, I'm having fun streaming right now. Like, I had to deal with some bullshit stuff yesterday, and I still have to deal with it today. So yeah, but, yeah. I mean, yeah, they need to ban Haba, 100%. They need to ban Haba. My purely deck, yeah, that's true. Has been on it, right? They should know this. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Haba needs to get hit. I'm with you there. Like 100%. But yeah, purely has been a hit now. I think lab is full power again, right? The don't sweat it. Oh shit, right. It takes the defense value. I wanted to make a joke about like a 97 turn clock, but yeah, probably a beatdown. The one round that it will go a long way. Trust me there, it will go a long way. Thank you. Thank you. Really nice. Thank you. I mean, you know, you could be like, I can't believe that they managed to, you know, it's stun is bullshit, but that they had the detonator on board. Detonator was on board, they popped 2 cards, and they still lost, is what I'm gonna say. They still lost with a pop 2. True, anti-spell's banned? No, yeah. Was running harpies? I think they were, and then at the end they were kinda mad, I guess, which I kinda get. Alright, come on. Kashira Ogre. It's time. It's time for the Ogre. The Ogre is never over. I guess it is over, because we're not getting it. I've been doing this for almost 2 years. We still haven't gotten that card. Oh, that was wrong. Wait. I refreshed. I refreshed my browser, not on purpose. All right, we're back. All right, we're checking. Call me Ferrari, because we're checking. Are they on Harpies? They probably are, right? They didn't have a Harpies. Crazy. My NR luck is hard too. Yeah, so it's just Mitsu, right? Mitsu, they don't have the Featherstorm, not Featherstorm. No, they can play Featherstorm, actually. They don't have the Feather Duster. They don't have the Lightning Storm. My NR luck is hard too. Like, I'm gonna say it again. Look at Pearly for me. Pearly. Look at Pearly. Like, top end. SR, and then I have SR, right? This is almost playable Pearly, right? I guess I need at least 1 Sleepy Memory, but then I have like 1 Pearly and 0 Pearl Lily. It's crazy. Yeah, they were cooked. They were probably cooked like even earlier than that, but I guess you could try for the Mitsu engine. But yeah, no, Haba needs to get banned. We will probably have to accept our overlords until Yummy's coming out, when I guess they will be hitting Haba to at least 1, right? I cannot imagine Haba staying for long. Alright. This is C1, C2, C3, not A1. Yeah, I might have seen Superman. How did you know? Guy who watches Superman just because of the meme. I didn't, by the way. I watched because I wanted to watch it. It was fun, like the movie. We might be cooked here. Chat, am I cooked? Chat, is this real? It's the new kit sleeves. They have 11 in the extra. Alright. Show me a deck that searches from deck. I will flip the mistake. You will give up. Fire King? It could happen. I have seen a few of Fire Kings. Sorry, no, you're not allowed to add. I'm sorry. This is a mistake less zone. Alright, this is fine. Alright, no fountain. They can't destroy this, by the way. Okay, so they're gonna mill free. Lamar. Alright, sure. What did Runic do to deserve this? I don't know. Play against me. Alright, they're trying to mill me here, but like, I don't think they're making enough headway. They need destruction. I unfortunately milled one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna pay the cost. I guess I will that one of these. 8-turn timer isn't too bad against the mill deck, I'd say. Depends if they play like another engine. They're like milling me and like minusing on cards is good. They need destruction. Maybe I should have set the I should set the second mistake next turn. Play around destruction. Alright, they're skipping their end phase. Veiler, unfortunately, not good. They might get a Feather Duster. I'm on my 80-turn timer. It might go bad. I have almost 10 new support. Yeah, those are yours as well, right? For the most part. Moye, Tushi Xiao. That's a good package, honestly. Negate the effect, sure. That's probably okay. So they're allowed to special summon now. What could they have realistically? You're level 1. Okay, no more fountain. Oh god, it's the OTK stuff. That's bad. So it's the OTK stuff. Alright, I get it. Do I lose here? Trap Trick, Monster Gate. Okay, so I would have Rip Fountain. I think I'm dead though. Pretty sure I'm dead. Roll back. Yeah. Okay. Happens. So, how does this work again? Oh, it's the combined attack. Okay, yeah. That's like, I think 6k and then 800 for all of those, which would be, yeah, it's like 8.4. Which is unfortunate, but if I would have drawn a macro, I should have probably like flipped it, right? But I didn't, so. Oh, look who it is. Look, who is too late? Look at him. Alright, alright. Thank you. This happens a lot, by the way. where I have like a kind of bullshitty game and the next one they just give up. Alright. Nothing. Unironically, nothing. Ban FTK's challenge. I think that FTK is still allowed in every format, right? As far as I know. I don't think there's a format where that FTK is banned. I would have to check though. Let me see real quick. So I need, what do I need? Earthbound. I think I won, right? Oh. Thank you for following. Wait, I'm gonna see it soon. Loops BT, thank you for following. Alright, they need a long time for that, right? Earthbound, where is it? So the hand is unlimited, right? Yeah, I mean they hit Beatrice. I think that was the best hit for the deck, right? And what was the card called? Nightmare something? Nightmare. I think it was called. I don't know. But yeah, I think that deck is playable in every format, actually. Funnily enough. The King. Izumi Control, great. Now let's hope that the back row doesn't do anything. What's that? Mind Train. Look at them. Look at them thinking that I would, like, play a fair deck. Imagine. Wouldn't be me. Reasoning and are both 50 points, as they should be in Genesis, by the way, but in the normal format, they're not bad. Is Drill Beam? It could be, unironically. I might lose. They're first and they're playing, like, obviously. I mean, I should have... I don't know, I was yapping too much. I should have, like, decisive battled. You know what? Let's go now. Then again, like, this doesn't look bad for me. This was a misplay, obviously, but... I can out it next turn. I'm gonna flip macro. This... Then again, do they normal summon a lot? They probably don't. Alright. Anti-maxi attack, anti-maxi attack. Mind Drain. This was so free if I wouldn't be an idiot. Which, you know, I guess I'm an idiot. More of a brick hand? No, I misplayed 100%. I misplayed. I'm gonna be honest. I should have, like, Golgond at first. Which I normally do, by the way, but I was yapping too much. Alright. Can banish this card. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I think we're kind of done. Alright. Let's hope that none of these is imperm. Learned yesterday it was only in the main phase? Yeah, no, that's like the classic way of playing around it. It looks like it. Alright, no imperm, please. But then again, I could protect with Golgonda. Shotgun Purula, yeah, that's why people like shotgun it in draw phase. To play around the triple attack. I learned something incredible today. I will show it off after the duel. Okay. Now we need to hope. I think I can show it off now, actually. So there's this card, alright? New card. This one's coming out. This is the Galaxy Eyes Antimatter Dragon, right? Once per turn you can basically you can overlay it on top of an Xyz that has like 3 or more materials, right? Pacifist. Okay, sure. And you see this card, right? You can detach one material from this card, apply this effect. This is crazy. You can apply this effect. If you detach a monster, you can send one with the same type. Once applied, this card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Apparently, you can't activate this effect going first because there is no battle phase. That's crazy. For a deck that... Yeah, that's true. I guess. But yeah, you can't activate the card. That's crazy. I can't. What can I go into? Alright, sure. Get it twisted, we will be staring at each other for 16 turns. So what are these back row? Play football for me, please. Play football for me, please. That isn't playing football. You're doing the same thing I was doing in, like, football practice in 1st grade. Now that's playing football. Like, just jump on the ball. Yo, look at him. Look at him play. More Fenton, probably, yeah. Is he a good shooter? You know what? He is. He can, like, shoot the ball and then magnetically get it back. He's ball. That's true. And that's, like, really good if you think about it. I could, like, shoot the football, right, in a game and then get it back to my foot and then, you know, just completely do the brain breaker while playing. Should we just go next? This is kind of lame. We're in a really good position, but I'm thinking about just going next because I'm losing, like, time I breathe. And so do you, so I don't know if it's worth it. Reading cards? Probably. Alright, the goat. It's the mongoat. Mongoat. Yo, look! The Veiler is, like, 500 less attack. Imagine reading cards couldn't be me. For slow play? You think they're slow playing? Maybe they are, actually. No, that just, like, say it. True, I should probably, like, report them for slow playing. I think they're slow playing us. Yeah, they're slow playing. That couldn't be me. It's definitely, yeah, I think it's slow play. Alright. We'll flip Magical Cylinder. That would actually be cool, you know? That would be fun. Imagine they're like, I am not Yugi, you idiot. I'm not playing Phantasm Spiral. I'm playing Magical Cylinder. And you just lost the game. That would be fun, you know? That would be fun. But opponent is just setting cards and slow playing us. D King, more like D loser. D King, more like D slow player. Slow player? Guy who slow plays in Yu-Gi-Oh? That's a lot, actually. That's a lot of people. Wait. I have something ready for situations like these. I do have something for situations like these. I do have something. Wait. Isn't my turn yet? It isn't. Alright. Is that my goat Mongo? So it's 2-4 if I played both Mongo, right? So I should play them. Megalo Smasher X, please understand. I'm trying to be understanding. There can only be one. Oh no. Please don't. Yo, but yeah, they're slow playing. Like, that was a really fast flip if you think about it. It's a stun off, yeah. It is a stun off. They were like, I got you there. There can only be one Mongo. I hate this guy, dude. I'm sorry. So what decks are you guys playing right now in Yu-Gi-Oh? You know, we gotta keep the show going, you know? Because the opponent sure as hell isn't. Yo. Oh my god, guys. It's the electric jellyfish. Guys, it's the electric jellyfish. Oh my god. Do I even care? Maybe I care. Maybe they have an out. I don't know. Sure. Until the end phase, right? Okay, cool. Oh, no, jellyfish, true. He's going to negate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh my god, they're getting the sea stealth attack back. So the cool thing is this helped my clock by a lot, actually. If they let it on board. This will deal like more than 1k. It will probably just, yeah, but that's okay, right? Like, this is just whatever. I guess they could tribute summon next turn and make my life living hell, but we'll find out. I will flip the mistake, by the way, if they try to search. Okay, so they can't tribute right now, thankfully. Trying to make the lab lethality. I know what you mean. Do you have lab archfiends? That one helps with the lethality of the deck. So 2 turns left. Great. So they're getting a token. Ah, yeah, sure. I don't care. Hopefully they do it in attack. Because if they do it in attack, I will get rid of their stuff. I will win, rather, actually. The 12 Mat Noir? That's crazy. How does that work? Cannot one Phantom Spiral. I don't care about that. This is lethal. Depends on the rest of the cards. Okay, sure. Can't even equip that card. What are the rest of your cards? I don't think so. I played Archfiend for a long time. Depends on the second card here. They might have a second spiral battle. Oh, true. Dude, I forgot about that. I'm attacking because I don't care about this game anymore. I'm just gonna go next, man. I should have just fucking given up. This shit takes too long. Yeah, I'm gonna report them. Alright. Was holding that's great. I hate Malice, so it's good. But yeah, no. Like, I don't care. I kind of split at the end anyway, but that was just such a lame game, dude. We both lost at the end of the day, so... I need to keep in mind that the jellyfish negates for some reason. But I always forget anyway. Alright, this is a go next angle. Oh, there are ads now? Alright, there are ads. I should have given up earlier, honestly, because that game just takes too long. I'm gonna be honest. I should have just given up. Went next and be happier. And report them. We're second again, wait. And by the way, it's the same with Droll. Droll also only works in main phase, and maybe you knew that, Walter, but... Okay, sure. Guys, look, this will not be happening after the Banlist. Less call fight, great. More full loss. Resolving. Optimal, honestly. I'm not playing against Stick. Roll works anytime? Are we sure? I'm not so sure, actually. Except during the draw phase. Never mind. Never mind. True. But yeah, but you can still fire effects in the draw phase, so... You can play around stuff. Was resolving is fine. It's fine, kinda. Yeah, I think so. I don't like Fuwa, but I think Fuwa is fine. Still though, we will have to do more maxis. Why am I second again, by the way? In a BO1 than BO3. I don't know, I think it's fine in a BO3. I'm just gonna go next, dude. Because, you know, yeah, I know why you say that, but... In a way, I think I'm fine the card. Right? In a BO3. Being able to board in and board out. I just don't like the maxi-like effects, honestly. But maxi is like the obviously really broken card, but yeah. You wait, let me sit correctly because my model is glitching out. Alright. I'm really drawing this one a lot. Which is good for me, it's really lucky. They knew though. They just knew. They knew what was gonna happen. They just knew. It's this garbage again, man. Like, what can I say? But we had Di-Fi, right? So we just win against that deck. Grand Maju Gazette? No, it's Emperor, sorry. Yeah, it's not the good one. It is not the good card. Oh, you are? Hold on. Maybe it's crazy. Maybe it's like the dragon, which you need to fusion some of 3-month normal monsters. That could be the one as well. Mansion of the Dreadful Dolls. No, that's a good card. Unfortunately. Tempest, Ruler of Dragon Storms, Dragon Ruler of the Storms. This is also a good card, believe it or not. Goes hard in Mitsu. It really does. It really does go hard in Mitsu. It really does. It really is cracked. Alright, the pulls are good though. If we're like being honest. So, oh, I have the mini ruler twice. I think these two are banned for me as far as I remember. Dragon Ruler. Dragon Crueler. Danny Kruger. Alright, so we have this. This one's the old one. This one I'm allowed to use as far as I remember. Blaster, mini blaster. Maybe. Damn, 1.5 hours already. Oh my god, it's Richter. Oh no. Richter Belmont. I have a blaster title. Oh, you have one of the OG baby rulers. It's so crazy to me that deck kinda still works. It isn't like super good because of the existence of hand traps, right? The OG stuff at least, but it still kinda works, and that is crazy. Those cards were like printed 10 years ago. 3 pebbles. Rock. Give me the Golganda. Give me the Golganda C. Alright, let's hope they're not on a deck that can special summon Earths, and then we'll set the mistake. Yeah. I have such a problem with Bibu. I like her stuff, but I can't watch her streams. I know nobody probably knows Bibu, whatever. But Bibu, I swear, like the voice is driving me insane. Like, but she toned it down, thankfully. But yeah. I really don't like how she's like slurring words. That kind of makes me go insane. If you do add, alright. So they're not allowed to add anymore. What can you even chain here, man? Rock. Opening, dude. I hate this deck. I hate this deck with a passion. And I hope it gets hit, but I'm lying because that's not gonna happen. Because you know what's gonna happen actually? They will be summoning even more stuff because they're getting support forever and ever. This is Konami's favorite fucking child, man. Lubalion. Alright. It's Aliber, the Jester of Despia. Wait, what? They have the hand. They have it in hand, I think. Okay, just end, please. Just give it to me. Give the turn back. Regained, alright. Okay. So there is good news. I can just beat over this. They have, I think, Maxi. So the problem is all of their normals are like high attack, right? Regained is offline, thankfully, except for the banished part. I think they have a Rebellion in hand, which they can add with but not do anything else. And then 2 more cards in hand. Yes! Yes! One more branded player dashed until they dash me again. Yeah, they couldn't? Oh, true, I had mistake, true. I just was like, yeah, mistake. I forgot my own card. But that's your brain on stun, you know. You just forget cards that you have on board to stop them from playing the game. You know? You have to imagine me drooling right now, basically. That's how I'm playing right now. Alright. Dark Lord. Disc. I think this was a okay, right? So is the like coolest thing that I pulled today really that freaking dragon? I need to check out my pulls. I guess the mansion is good. Oh yeah, the LIGHTSWORN Dragoling actually is really good as well. I can't believe that I have 6 copies of this one. Shiranui Shogun Saga. I think I have this once. Heading off. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for the raid. Great having you here. Text like Brandon, why you shouldn't infinite print support for the same archetype. Yeah. I'm really not a branded fan. I know there's a lot of branded fans, and I'm thinking about like buying the structure because it looks cool. And you know, like having one more deck to play is good in paper. But I'm really not a fan of branded. I don't like it's weird, right? It's not a true slop deck, but it's like a slop deck in its own lore archetype. A bit like Manadium. So yeah, I don't know. I kinda don't like branded. I'm always trying hard to see why people love that deck so much, but I really am not that much of a fan. Alright. So we're gonna do what ballers do. We're gonna do this and then maxi. It's not only a slop deck, because yeah, right, it's like a slop deck for its own lore stuff. Bad day? No, today is fine. That is fine, I'd say. How are you doing, Mimal? Today is fine. I think the 2 streams before that I had a really bad day. Because I had a bad day, they show me the ash, and then they go around, they normal summon the lore part. How are you doing, Mimal? Are you doing good? Cause you had a bad day. Up. Infinite Imperm is a bad card. Cause you had a bad day. Elements. Now you got my attention. You know what also got my attention? Surrendering here. Dude, I like the reset though. The reset's great. So I'm really thinking about that like SEMO tournament because you know I can use it as an ad for me. Haha. Ad for the channel and the stream, and I guess it would be fun to play in it. The thing is, I kind of don't like doing tournaments because it's like such a time investment. But it would be good though, so I'm like really thinking about it. Now this, you might not like this, but this is what Yu-Gi-Oh is about, you know? It's about normal summoning the barrier statue, setting the macro, and then passing. This is what Yu-Gi-Oh is about. You might not like it. I've been cooking. I will shove gem it. I mean, tier is, you know, people might not like what I'm gonna say, but tier limit actually peak. Let me ash my own macro. Real quick, guy who ashes his own cards. No. No. Put the call down? No, why? I have macro. Is that Nib is an awful card design? What is peak? Battle phase, sure. Wait, these are Earths. Oh god. Virtual play, gotcha. I can't out this, by the way. You know, I don't mind Nib, honestly. What I do mind, though, is that the Gallant Granite can search it. That I mind. Alright, I'm gonna set the call by. Kind of as a soft bait. But I think I just lose here, I'm gonna be honest. And I didn't want to, you know, run the statue out. I can't Whaler, I should have just set it. Ah, there it is. Dimmer Sword Knight. Sure, I'll watch it after this duel. I need Raigeki or Moonmirror, right? Wait! Moonmirror doesn't do it! Okay, let's go next. I don't think so. I tried with board breakers, but it doesn't really work out that well. Also, I have one Maxi. Maxi, I say. I meant I have one Raigeki. I'd rather just, you know, toss the coin, pray that I go first, and give up if I'm second. Or have a good hand. Yeah, I know. Don't VTuber Y me. I'll get the replay. Don't VTuber Y me. Okay. Guy who says VTuber Y in the chat. My favorite guy. I have been shocked yesterday. I know nobody knows or probably watch me, but like I wanted to watch Fusion Deployment, sure. Branded, then the Cartesia. Full of rabies. Damn. Yeah, it's branded. Wait, what? All right. Oh, I see. Okay, now it makes sense. But I think I'd rather do branded fusion and then the Cartesia, right? Right, Mirror Jade. Then get that guy back, trigger that guy. Branded lost for some reason, not the beast. Fem, Mill, Albaz, Albion, Branded. I don't know, man. I'm so bad with branded combos. They probably did the best board of all time. Alright, this is Memento. We start with Darkblade. Then they run into. Wait, we're not fusing away the Darkblade. Okay, whatever. It still works out, right? Then they trigger everything. We maxi them. They get Albaz. We get Ash Blossom. We get 2 more cards. They use Albaz. We Bone Party. And then we trigger that guy. Wait. What happened there? So we Bone Party, right? We special summon. And then Albaz should trigger, right? I guess they didn't have a target for it. Alright. They banish, we sleepy, we draw, they search, we Ash Blossom the search, we sleepy, get the Twin Dragon, we trigger the Twin Dragon because it hasn't been triggered yet, they negate, fusion, pop, Memento Micklin, Twin Dragon, get back the Goblin, Mill 2, get the Dark Blade, get Micklin, then shuffle back everything. get that guy, Bone Party, and then we can attack. Pierce, attack, pierce, attack, and attack and pierce. GG's! That was a fun one. Confusion Whip? Yeah, I get it. I thought so. There is only when saying there was it has been a deck that can search it. And that's kind of true, yeah. I as I said, I think Nib is fine, right? I think Gallant Granite is a problem. But I'm kind of with you there, though. Like, I think it's really bad if you can. Can I say a hot take? I think this is a hot take. I don't like any of the hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not any. But let's put it this way. I don't like most of the hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't like the absolute. It was absolute Kino. It was absolute cinema. Do I have cinema as a emote? There needs to be one. Let me get Seven's TV. Let me quickly, you know. Wait, I need to check. Let me get a emote real quick. I want the cinema emote. There has to be one, right? Cinema. Absolute cinema. Great. Oh, it's already there. Does it need to be like capitalized, the first one? Cinema. Okay, it needs to be capitalized, the first letter. Alright. But yeah, I don't like most of the hand traps in the game, I'm gonna be honest. Because I feel like, and maybe, you know, you can like disagree with this. I can't see it. I guess you don't have 7's TV, but that's fine. What I don't like is that you can like combo, right? Going first, have like hand traps in your hand, then your opponent goes second, then you can hand trap them, right? I kinda hate that you can use hand traps going first, if it makes sense. I think there are hand traps that are okay, like the Charmies. I think if it comes with a deck restriction cost, it's fine as well, right? But I hate Ash Blossom, for instance. Like, not because it's like the strongest card ever or something. I hate how it's designed. I hate how I could like have a Baron, one more negate and one more negate, for instance, right? As you know, as a for instance, and then you combo, you kind of might match break my board, but then I have an Ash Blossom as well as interaction, right? That you couldn't have even known. So yeah, that's why I kind of don't like hand traps. Like design-wise, I think newer hand traps kind of think about this problem, right? Like the Dominuses, right? Or like the Flawlosses, not the Flawlosses, the Mulcharmies. But as a concept, I feel like I really don't like hand traps. And yeah, like Band-Aid is a good way of describing it, and you know, there would be the hope that at some point that they would you know, no, there's not a hope, right? At this point, the cards have been out, right, and it won't change. Why did I do that, by the way? Oh yeah, I can still pay. Alright. Hero Gold? Yeah, it's just Hero Fiendsmith, probably. I'm not gonna activate the effect. Alright, I can't. I forgot my own card. Alright. I need to protect this card, right? Because it's the one out that I have. But yeah, so they won't be changing it. But if it were me, I'd probably like ban every hand trap in the game at some point and have like others ready to take their plays that are like a lot better. Make fun of 2 going second, yeah. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah, it's Fiendsmith Hero. It is Fiendsmith Hero. They're fusion summoning. And or field, right? Only field, okay. Lacrima, blah, blah, blah. Wait, why? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, of course, Engraver in hand. Why wouldn't you get Engraver? Ah, you were an Atel, I see. You're gonna send my card. You know what? Let's go next. Yeah, it's Fiendsmith Heroes. That's a classic deck. At this point, I feel like. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like that's why I don't like hand traps, man. I feel like, yeah, I'm with you there. It's kind of really band-aidy. It's kind of lazy. Dude, what's happening with my freaking? All right. It's like laggy. I don't know why. Maybe my like laptop is kind of giving up. Maybe. I guess it's fine. I changed it. Oh, it's like. Like set up. All right. But yeah, like really weird design. Yeah, but no, like that's not the point. I kind of hate that they are like non-discriminate, right? I think you should be kind of locked out of hand traps if you're going first. If it makes sense. So I was too late. Let's do this because I didn't think I was yapping. But yeah, that's probably like the hottest take that I have. Yeah, right? That's what I mean. Like, kinda, if they were like Fuwa, then I think like a lot of them would be like more fair. Or like, let's get rid of this one. So that's the extender. Where's my maxi draw? That's a good question, actually. True, why didn't I get a draw of maxi? Or did I? Huh? Oh, because I negated the summon. That's interesting, that works that way. Alright, let's pass. Because I negated the summon, that's why. It's as if it's not on board. So that way I didn't get the draw. That's why. Okay. Battle, sure. I think I lose. I need like exactly Mongo here. Let's go next. I don't want to play against Stick. But yeah. No draw. No bitches? But yeah, I think that's my hottest like Yu-Gi-Oh take. I think we would need... Well, also, what I think would be fair, and I think I said that already, Mulligan, but for the going second player. That sounds like fair to me. You know. Going first is like good enough, and if you're going second, you could like Mulligan for hand traps. Ugh, Engraver. called by? Never mind. Alright. Okay. So that went better than expected. Sure, you're allowed to have a card. You're still allowed to have a card. Decisive battle, solemn strike, and then I think this deck wants to like normal lights anyway, right? Alright. This should be okay. So they -1 there. Hear me out. Alright. Why isn't this head just draw 2 more cards? Is it 2 more cards? Maybe. Hear me out. Okay, hit me. Denko Seka. So, could you please give me a reason why you're playing Denko Seka with Fiendsmith? Gates, sure. That might be a problem. Good thing is they don't have a normal. Artis, okay. That's bad. Can I activate Clockwork Knight? I can. I can set it though. This looks bad. Alright. Maybe I'll Gozen. Who knows? Hear me out. At a turn 0, we're going second, can set traps. I think that would be too good though. that would be too good. To build the board, going. Wait. You can build the board, but the first draw and. Okay, I don't get that one. You need to, you know. Okay, this might be imperm, but could be fine. Dissing stuff as well. Alright. Desires. It might be imperm. So the good thing is I can do this. No, I hope it isn't Mirror Force. It could be, but I need to push damage. Okay, so the bad thing is this is obviously Mirror Force. The good thing is I can like stop them from like no special summoning on main one. This is imperm, and then banish, discard, draw. Oh, they can't summon it, true. Set one more. It could be 2 imperms now. Is this lethal though? So this is 2/2, 1k, 1k. It's 200 off. But it sinks by 5. I guess it's a better clock. I mean, I'm scared, right? But I'll do it. For the better clock. All right. Go ahead. They can balance neutering OTK options, true. And of course, this works. Lightning Storm would have to be banned. Player 2 will have... I mean, that's fine too, right? One more card is good. I think that's kind of fair. Going like second. Imperm, Imperm. The thing is, I think I'm okay here. Yeah, it's Imperm, Imperm. That's insane that they drew that, by the way. So the good thing is they have to deal with a strike. All right, that doesn't do anything in of itself. I did click the right one, thankfully. So they can draw one. That's fine. I think this is okay. It is funny, yeah. I can't activate this, unfortunately. Okay. Sure. Crazy, by the way, that they had that. Alright, that was Imperm Imperm. Good that I called it. I felt so smart while doing it. I was like, that has to be Imperm Imperm. That's like weird way of setting your cards up. Alright. Huh? Pendulum Witch. It's probably not that good. Lord of the Missing Barrows. By banishing... Okay, if this card you can banish... Dude, what are these yours? Never have seen these. Baku the Beast Ninja. Thankfully, it's called Beast and Ninja, or I would have been like, this is a beast, not a ninja. This card is special summoned. If this card... it's fine. Dude. I hate stun. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. I really don't like Dominus cards. That is kind of true, yeah. What I don't mind about the Dominus cards is that they come with a deck building restriction, right? It is weird. I kind of am with you there. You and me play stun. I mean, I'm not playing... I never said I like playing the deck, you know. I never said, man, I love stun. I said you and me both don't like stun. If you can't beat him, join him. Better just going second. Yeah, that's kind of true. Like, I think they need to be... I don't mind, like, printing better cards, right? But I think they need to be more vigilant about... you know, the way they work. Maybe you do like Ash Blossom for 2 cards. I don't know. That's not me, I'm sorry. But good on you that you're that vigilant about it. What does Duel Links do? Ah, Called by the Grave. What can you do here? Maxi? Can be used going first. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I might lose though. I guess no, it does something. The card gets sent to the graveyard. You lost? Yeah, probably. I mean, it's Mitsu. I didn't set up anything, so yeah. Valkyrie. Oh no, both get banished. It's the way that the cards leave the field. Funny. Habakiri. They're tributing. It still works, unfortunately. Dude, Habakiri is insane. Don't know what to say. Ritual, sure. This card to be banned, same. Absolutely. And you know, I think there's like no coping about it. Habakiri needs to be banned. Yeah, Haba needs to go 100%. There's like no coping about it or anything. Haba needs to go 100%. They can ritual again if they want to. It won't matter. It doesn't even matter in the TCG. Like, if that's the thing, right? It is like once per duel, but the truth is you don't need more than once per duel. Like, you win before it comes up. It doesn't matter. Like, they plus 3 million off, like, Habakiri, right? Like, if you have seen them play the deck and they don't get, like, stopped, right? Why can't this card even come back from the banishment? Then you see them have, like, 8 to 7 cards in hand. Sword Ryzeal. Great. What I mean, deck. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think there's like any coping around it. Haba needs to go. 100%. Everything bad about the deck comes from Haba. And the once per duel restriction is not a real restriction. Let's put it that way. It is a restriction, but the card is insane. And if it wouldn't be once per duel, it would come up sometimes, right? Like, you know, like, I don't know what to say. It doesn't matter that it is once per duel. And if it weren't, it would be even more insane. 53 cards. Once per rank, maybe. Goldmaker. I guess you like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, true. Once per rank. No, it needs to be banned. You cannot limit the card. 100%. It needs to be banned. I think it's crazy. While I'm not like the same opinion, right? Joshua Schmidt said, and you know, Joshua Schmidt, a better player than me, said he doesn't know how to deal with Haba. The only way that Mitsu is okay is when you need to specifically, he said that, I don't think that's true, but I can see where he's coming from, is to actually errata the cards, right? I don't think that's true, but it's crazy that a pro player would be like, these cards are too good. They need to be errated. Crazy. So how does this work? Can I react to the hitting the board? I can't. All right. I'm dead. Great. I guess I'm not dead. The only way to deal with this hide rolls up your sleeves. That's so smart, actually. I'm dead, by the way. It's banned specifically, yeah. Yeah. It could be limited if you, yeah, or that, but that's like absurd. You could also only ban Hava. But yeah, I know what you mean. You're correct. You are correct. Goldmaker, thank you for following. Dude, just pass. You win anyway. Unstoppable Exodia is crazy, is it not? Let's go next. There's like no reason to play it. Play it out. No, today we're just gonna play stun. Like, this is like so fast to do. Ruri, they're called. We need to do meme review. We're gonna win one more, do meme review. I unfortunately need to stop the stream. I think I would have streamed a bit longer today if I had the time, but... And I need some water, actually. Alright. It's fissuring time. Who remembers hit movie Morbius? When he said it's fissuring time? Crazy. Oh yeah, true. King of the Feral Imps is still allowed in Master Duel. Yeah, that's a start. Oh my god, it's Performer Pal, Skull Guy. Let's go next, actually. The sport isn't that good. Let's go next. Alright. But yeah, King of the Feral Imps, I think, is a hit that needs to happen. King of the Feral, yeah. Like, Hob and King probably need to go. The thing with King of the Feral Imps is... like, it is always, like, really close to becoming a problem. And now it did become a problem. So why not ban it, right? It's a cool card, but I also think it's kind of, you know, it's from another era, if it makes sense. It's a card from another era. I think the card isn't even hard once per turn, right? The king of the hashtag. It's the SR, I'm pretty sure. Here, I have it, actually. Yeah, it's a soft one. Not that it comes up in the specific Mitsu Rizal deck, but... it is from another time. It is a card from another time. Could Lavable Chain come back, guys? No, it can't, but... could Lavable Chain come back, guys? Could Beatrice come? No, Beatrice cannot come back. It's crazy, by the way, that Beatrice isn't once per turn. Hard once per turn. It is once per turn. It's a quick effect once per turn, I'm pretty sure. Everything that is... yeah, exactly. I'm with you there. They will eventually become a problem. I stopped that, right? And hope that they don't have anything. Because they send, then they go into the fusion, right? That's the idea. Don't have qualify, please. Thank you. They might have triple attack, which wouldn't be good, but I'm on stun, so it doesn't really matter. Did it happen? Dragon made normal summon into pass, the classic play. Did it happen? It did happen. I can't believe it. All right, give me... that's okay, I guess. Let's stop graveyard effects. I think mistake is good, right? Okay, great. I don't care about that. Have fun with the maxi. You're allowed to have fun with the maxi. Let's hope that the back row isn't good. The problem is the back row is good most of the time, so... Huh? Okay. I was like, is it what I think it is? But it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't, they just gave up. Also a possibility. It wasn't, okay. Yeah, it's just Dragon Maid. It is just the Dragon Maids. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maids. Alright. Oh, you are? Ooh, SR as well. Alright, SR. Fufu. Fenrir, I would love a Fenrir. Fufu's, I think, fine, right? And Ground Xeno, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That could have been a Fenrir. I need to stock up on points. Dinos, maybe. Ground Xeno is fine, obviously, but let me check out this real quick. I mean, we need Shen Shen, right? And at least Lulu, right? I don't know if you need the long, but this one you need, I know. And you need, obviously, the best Ender. But they're not good, unfortunately. The thing is, I'm close to Kashtira, but I'm not there at all, as you can see. I have everything I would need to, at some point, build a Kashtira deck. Except, this isn't legal, by the way. I'm not allowed to use tier cash. But the rest, I mean, you obviously need, like, one off of these three. You only have Shangri, damn. The funny thing is, this becomes playable, right? If I can somehow... Shangri, Rise Heart... Shangri, trigger... if I can trigger the Shanri or Shangri, right? Then I can, like, Rise Heart, and that would work out. You only have the Battlefield spell. My tier pool is a lot better. Here, because I have one Rhino. The other I crafted for a deck tech. I have like these. I have one Kid. I actually have a Kaleido. I have 2 Grief. I have Heartbeat. I don't have a Rukalos. I don't have a Tier Cash, but I do have a Havness. So what I can always do is normal Rhino, send Havness, Fusion Summon to Kid. That works. And that's then, you know. And for real, yeah, then they at least could have like banned it instantly. That would work out. All right, let's see, what is the Dino pool? Open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. What do you need for Ground Xeno, by the way? I want dinosaur tuner. Okay, you probably want to add a tuner. I managed Fusion Summon, alright. So we need a tuner. Dinosaur, and where's the tuner? Open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Where's tuner? Here, right? No. Here. Do nothing for me? Oh, yeah, I have free Chandelier, but only one Sovi Torby. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. I guess this is a normal... I guess this is a special. Can use... This is good to add, I know that. I do have Meteoris. I do have, I think, 4 Chandelier and 1 Stovey. This card is... You can special summon this card from your hand. I guess I could get Meteoris. So there's an angle there. Meteor is probably the best. Target, you can see that Meteor is actually on the artwork of the card. Or one of the best ones at least, right? All right, let's do the summary for today. We will be back in a few days then, like on Monday. Let's do the summary, then let's do the meme review, and then, you know, yap minimally. All right, summary for today. Ghost Trick Fairy, sixth copy. I don't need any of these. Inverted, whatever. Throw spell. You're different, you and I. You want good URs. I want good normal and rares. We're not the same. Victory Viper, BS core, guys, BS angle. I do have an idea for a BS deck tech, by the way, Jank deck. The Mill 5 could come in handy, I realize. Not for the reasons. I also really like what MBT did with making the card indestructible and having better detonator. It's detonator for 5, guys. Detonator for 5, imagine. Shogun Saga is fine. Dragoling is really good. Pretty good card. It will come up. Whatever. This is a good card. Unfortunately, we don't have things that we need around it. This is a good card. Dragon Ruler Tempest. But yeah, Amdusk is fine. The unfortunate thing is that the Dark Lord support will all be UR, and we will not pull any of them, and we will cry. Because if they weren't all URs, I think they would be highly playable. Pent Witches, whatever. Baku the Beast Ninja is kind of whatever. You do have a lot of ninjas though. But you need the notebook, I think. You need the notebook. Do I have a Maizen? I do even have a Maizen. Then we got, what did we get? This guy, which is too specific if you ask me. Then Graunt Xeno, which is good. But you know, it's a dino card. Then we have the Fufu. Which is also fine, I think. Because I think Virtual Worlds can get out 9s easily. But we still need like other top end stuff. Or Virtual Worlds. Honoring, there's at least 2 decks that would be playable. Yes. If I got enough NRs, I'd play Pearly, 100%. Which is unfortunately a long way to go. Alright. Thank you for watching. We'll be back on Monday, but before we go, we'll do meme review. I think yap like for 2 minutes and then raid. Stupid battle phase combo, alright, tell me. Alright, chatting, and then let me step to the left, and then spawn the box on the right. Alright, this week's memes. Mexican Shadow. Shadow Construct? Hell, Shadow Construct? I have to say, it's okay. It's an okay one. I'll like a better Parade Platypus meme more than this, but yeah. Just gonna leave this here. When you're the only girl at locals, so true. That's so true. I was like at locals with a friend of mine, and you know, she was the main attraction. It was great. That's a joke, by the way. It wasn't that great. It's wild that Mirror Jade is only an okay card. Reading Mirror Jade for the first time, be like, so you have a quick effect to banish? Wait, it doesn't target? What do you mean it foolishes from the extra deck as a cost? Yeah, okay, this is the foolish. In archetype that benefits foolish from extra once per turn, it's only a soft. It does have a Regeki effect if you out it. Also act as a super poly target, and you can summon it from one card or rarity. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously a really good card. But yeah, I think we have bigger problems right now. Banger, Pharaoh, let my people go. Duel me first, that's so true. Branded lore eating good this year in 2025 for all the support. Branded lore eating good this year. So this got just I hope that they drew this themselves, which they didn't. But it's just got, you know, upvoted because of the cute Ecclesia. Classic, never change our Master Duel. No, Konami, I don't think that's how it works, Master Duel. You make me play Maxi in every deck. I don't even like Maxi. That's insane. You love Maxi. It's in every one of your decks. The fate of the world depends on these two dorks. Who would win? Eldritch Abomination that becomes even more horrifying. Eldritch Abomination. These two dorks. These two dorks won. Although they had help from a lesser dork. Long ago, the 6 barrier statue lived in harmony. Everything changed when the TCG Banlist attacked. Why is this one alive, by the way? These ones make sense. These ones make sense, but this one, I make bad memes. Fire King. I see. Sub Terror. I see. Exodia. This is kind of the head, but limbs are missing. Blue Eyes Brick. Goatee Fish. Appaloosa. This one I don't get. Come on, TCG Banlist. 3 down, 3 more to go. How are you not also banned? I have no idea. This meme is now relevant. Konami giving new support. Poor hero players. Greedy super quant players. True, but unfortunately this is a repost. New rare case cards. Turbulence. I forgot its name. My disappointment is measurable and my day is ruined. 7 days till YCSJ Nagoya. Rank mate laundry helper. Okay. It'll even fold towels helped by Kaiba Corp stuff. The earnest laundry by your side, your motivation for dueling will skyrocket. Does not have a high salt chore function. Please understand. I mean, it's cute. I don't know why this is a meme, but it is cute. It's a cute plush. More for the laundry. Definition of blue color. Good starter extender. 1 card combo. Guaranteed resources. Best card. True for these, that's for true. Then there's this. Not a good starter. Not guaranteed resources. Might flop. Clumsy. This, you know, you say that. Then there not the Dino. The Dino-Miscus deck. Which was it? Paleo exists. It's played in Paleo, okay? Stop shit talking my daughter. The card the Ruined Centurion. The card the Ruin. Okay, that ruins. Okay, so I read it correctly. They have a typo. Any interesting Synchro 12 deck? Fuck it, we go Crimson Dragon. I mean, yeah, but then again, you need Crimson Dragon for the interesting 12s. My Master Duel looks weird. Flip a coin app. True. Special event going second with no hand traps. Experiencing you to the fullest. True. This is the best meme here. Congrats. True. Dear Lord, stolen from Twitter. Hyperreal number equation canon. I'm reading that. Sorry that happened, or happy for you. Made this in a drunken rage. I turned myself into a ghost, Morty. I'm Ghost Trick. Dub. This one's okay. He fell, but he returned at the turn of the tide until his task is done. The fall of Albas. That's what they used to call me. No, I'm Albas the White. You know what? This one's okay. The best event so far. Dice Rally with Orcus Crusadia. I haven't played the event, I'm sorry. This one's probably hilarious. It's even edited, you know. I respect a good edit. If Torby is in the grave and Magic Collider Soul is in the hands, I forgot what Magic Collider does. MJ reads like a custom card. Yeah. Activate Big Welcome, summon Torby, return Magic Collider off the special summon. Then special summon Magic Collider effects. Ninja Shadow Mosquito. Fun. I always forget what Magical Idol does. Magical. Oh yeah, no, this card's really good. I know this one. I even have it. I should probably play it in lab. Synchro summon. I guess I could go into Chaos Angel with it. That's fun. that is fun. For sure, for sure. All right, that's Yu-Gi-Oh for today. Next week, free times Master Duel Masochist as always. I'll check out if there's a reason to get into Simo's tournament, or if I have the time. Then one more stream day left, and I don't know what I do there. I'm gonna be honest. I would need to check out the new Shadowverse expansion. I haven't yet, because the last one killed me, and then I have seen the deck that I like the least is still the best deck, and so I'm like really not looking forward to playing it. So yeah, maybe we'll do Shadowverse, maybe not, depends on my mood, and yeah. So I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do a jank deck if I manage to get one hooked up. And yeah, that's it. And that's it for next week. All right. Or maybe you have a fun little game. You can tell me that I have to play. All right. Thank you for watching. We'll be rating. Who do I rate though? Who do we rate? You know what? I know who to rate. Alright. And now, ladies, yeah, I hope you had fun. We'll be back next week. Up until then, have great days, and I'll see you around. So, bye.